Hi everyone, it's Karen here with a mixed media ATC tutorial. Enjoy! These ATCs were really fun to make, and I added a lot of texture in each one of them, and all the materials are listed in the description area below. The first thing I did is I cut a piece of watercolor paper into ATC size, which is 2.5 inches by 3.5 inches, and I took Prima Finnabair gloss gel in the 3D form, which is a bit thicker than the regular gel, and I just added it to the background with my Prima Finnabair silicone brush. Ever since I got this brush, I just love it. It really puts things really smoothly, and you can really smooth out any gels or pastes onto backgrounds, so I really like them. I took a palette knife. It doesn't matter which palette knife you take, and then I patted it down on the gel to create this really cool texture in the background. I let the gel stand for a little bit so it would just like slightly dry, and then I took 4 color bloom sprays from Prima. I took Pot of Marigold, Poppy Field, Spring Dandelion, and Magical Stone. I sprayed them and mixed them onto the background, and the Magical Stone, which is kind of a black kind of color, I used it only in the edges, and then I heat set it. I took some craft wire and created wings for my ATCs. I created the wings by twisting and turning the wire, and I used a few colors, 3 colors, the red, the kind of gold color, and then black. Here I only show you how I made one of them, but I made 3 of them, one for each ATC. Of course, tweezers always help too when you're using wires, so I got my tweezers out and continued working with these wings. I took the tweezers and I actually used them to flatten out the middle part of the wings. Then I grabbed some metal keys that I had in my stash and put them at the center of each one of the wired wings. I felt like my metal keys were not shiny enough, so I took some Prima Finnabair Art Alchemy Vintage Gold Wax and just rubbed them on with my finger a little bit on the metal to just give them a little bit of a bigger luster. Then I took Prima Finnabair 3D gel and glued the key and the wings to the background. took a small paintbrush and just rubbed off the excess gel that I had in some areas so it would look neat. I took 3 metal ward plates from Artsy and colored them and covered them in black gesso. Then, once the gesso was dry, I used some Prima Finnabair Art Alchemy wax in both Fire Ruby and Vintage Gold to just create some really nice matching color and shine to these wards. The Fire Ruby was for the background, but I used the Vintage Gold to just kind of cover just the ward on the actual metal plate so it would stand out. Oops, I should have not lifted it out of screen. I apologize for that, but I was just adding some of the Vintage Gold on the actual ward, and I ended up putting them closer so you can see how they turned out. Then I took them and I slightly bent them, and then using the gel I glued them to the center of the wings. The last thing I did is added some Tim Holtz distress stickers around the key and in the background. Thank you so much for watching. For more inspiration, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Bye!